Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally back with another makeup tutorial, and today I have a really nice bright lip. It has been such a long time since I wore such a nice bright lipstick like this one, so I hope you guys like it, and if you want to know how I achieved this makeup look, then please keep on watching. As always, we are starting with a foundation primer, and today I'm using the Step 1 by Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to apply this all over the areas that I have larger pores, which is basically my T-zone. For foundation today, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I believe this is in the shade Y255. I'm not 100% sure, just check the description box and everything will be there. And as always, I'm just going to apply this all over the face, and this is going to cover any imperfection, and it's going to give me a nice even skin tone. Now I'll be using the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. This one is in the shade Medium to Light. And I'm just going to mix two of the concealers, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to cover my dark circles and to also highlight those areas. And then I'm going to apply that on my eyelids, and that's going to serve me as an eyeshadow base. And then I'll apply that on the rest of the areas just to balance out the highlight. And of course, I'm going to blend everything out with my damp beauty blender. Taking this Pixi Rose Oil Blend drops, I'm just going to apply a few drops just because I find this kit very drying and muddy. So if it wasn't for the oil drops, I wouldn't be able to use it, or I wouldn't be able to even blend it out. I tried it without the drops, and trust me, it was just horrible. The contour was just so muddy and horrible looking. It wouldn't blend properly. So by adding the drops, it makes the product a lot more creamier, smoother, and it makes it much more easier to blend. Once I've blended everything out, I'm just going to set my makeup, and of course I'm using a powder for this, and this one is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in the shade 001, and I'm just going to dab this all over the areas that I didn't apply my dark cream contour with a big fluffy brush. And then my number one trick is to go back in with a dry beauty blender or any sponge, and this will make your skin look flawless. It maximizes the coverage, and it also fills in any pores, giving you that porcelain skin. Taking my Honey Heat bronzer from Sephora, I'm just going to start setting the cream contour that we just did by just applying this on the hollows of the cheeks, the sides of the forehead, on the forehead, and on the jawline. And of course, don't forget the neck, because we don't want there to be a line between our face makeup and her neck. And right after that, I'm just going to do some more blending. Taking Luminoso by Milani, this is a beautiful baked blush. I'm just going to apply that on the apples of the cheeks, and this is going to give me a nice healthy glow. Taking my MAC Fix Plus, I'm just going to set my makeup in place, and this also gets rid of that powdery finish that the powders leave. So once I finish applying my Fix Plus, I like to go right away with my highlight just so that it really sticks to the skin. And today I'm going to use the Ofra Rodeo Drive, which is just barely living. I swear I used it so much that I hit pan so fast, and whatever was remaining, I dropped it and it just broke since it was so thin. But anyways, I'm just going to highlight my usual areas, and then right after that, I'm just going to contour my nose with my Hot Mist Highlighting and Contour Palette. And then as always, I do two parallel lines on the sides of my nose, and then I blend them out with a small brush, and then I blend them out even more with the tips of my fingers. Taking the Morphe 35 Neutral Palette, I'm just going to start using a light brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply this very lightly on the crease of my eye, and this is going to help the future eyeshadows to blend seamlessly. Taking another darker brown eyeshadow, and with the same fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to focus this right on the V of the eye. Going back in with a much brown eyeshadow, I'm just going to focus this with a small 217 MAC brush on the outer V of the eye. All I'm doing here is creating more depth into that area. And then right after that, I'm going to take this Nature 21 Boulevard Hand eyeshadow. It is so beautiful, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid with the tips of my fingers. Then I'll go back in with the 217 by MAC with the same eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend out the harsh lines that are in between my crease and my eyelid. With the same eyeshadow, I'm just going to buff it out on my lower lash line just to add a subtle smokiness to it. With this matte black eyeshadow, I'm just going to do a wing line, well, a semi-wing. I'm just going to focus this as close to my lash line as possible on the upper and lower outer V of the eye. And right after that, I'm just going to go back in and blend it out with a clean blending brush. Taking this Tarina Tarantino brown eye pencil, I'm just going to apply that on my bottom waterline. And then right after that, I'll apply some mascara to my upper and lower lashes. For lashes today, I'll be using the Ardell 152, and I'm just going to apply them as close to my real lashes as possible. Once I applied my lashes, I noticed that my eyeliner wasn't as visible, so I decided to make it even more black so you were able to see it even with the lashes on. With the same highlighter, I'm just going to highlight the highest point of my brow bone, and then I'm also going to highlight the tear duct of my eye. This is totally optional, I just love how it looks. And then right after that, I'm just going to apply my lipstick, which today is Candy Yum Yum by MAC. And that is it for this makeup look, you guys. So this is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, I'll see you on my next tutorial very soon. Bye! Mwah.